Good evening and welcome to my channel. I am doing a couple more drawings for my poker prediction experiment tonight. I am going to ask the awesome deck what card we will see in play in a poker hand, first poker hand on the first poker video that comes up when I make a particular search. And then we will run the search and see what happens. I have a spreadsheet here behind me of the results that I have obtained so far, and I will go over it at the end. So, without further ado, awesome deck, show us one card that will be in play in the first poker hand on the first poker video that comes up on YouTube when we search for ridiculous poker hands. Show us one card that will be in play. Whoops. We have a pop out. Show us one card that will be in play. First poker hand, first poker video, when we search for ridiculous poker hands on YouTube. Well, something's trying to pop out again. Now we have the 9 of diamonds popping out. Sorry, I keep shuffling after these pop outs because for the sake of a somewhat scientific experiment, I do not do pop outs for this case. So I should probably work on my shuffling skills, but one more time. Awesome deck. Show us one card that will be show us one card that will be in play in the first poker hand on the first poker video that comes up when we search for ridiculous poker hands. Whew, we made it. Serendipity. It did feel like a serendipitous outcome at that point. All right, let's see what happens when we run our search. Put these cards over here for a minute. So beginning to wonder if we're going to make it through that shuffling experience. I swear I am way better at shuffling off camera. I would not call myself a pro at shuffling by any means, but yeah, I definitely feel like I can shuffle better than that. So let's see what happens in the first poker hand on this video.
Okay.
All right.
What's this? This is $28.
What's this? We're already in the action.
$28.
I like it when that happens.
Joe
This is
folds.
some seriously old
William
school
folds.
action.
And
Wow.
for the commentary during the hand, I'll call. Differ's in.
Oh,
You check, I'm going to bet this one.
there
But
is
very good.
A6 in
All right. I
play.
want to check them.
I don't know this Viffer guy at all. I love that he is playing the 6-3 of spades like this right now, though. So Negreanu has ace, pocket aces. The ace of spades stands for the end and a new beginning, complete turnaround. I'm tracking whether or not it coincides as often with all-in situations as I believe that it does, would be the best way to say that. And it is today paired with the ace of initiative. That's the ace of clubs. And he did take the initiative to raise. He didn't go all in. We don't know what happened prior to this, so we don't know if it's a complete turnaround of behavior from previous, but I doubt it, knowing Negreanu's behavior a bit. But I don't know this Viffer at all. However, 6-3 of spades is rationalizing harsh truth. So it really could go either way. He could be rationalizing a chance to play the hand and facing the harsh truth that he's up against pocket aces, not just any hand, but the best hand. Or he could be rationalizing his way into the hand, and Negreanu could be the one to face the harsh truth. Like, when a couple of sixes show up or something. I don't know. I made a lot of bad predictions yesterday, so I'm not really going to predict what happened tonight. I'm not feeling it either way. And let's just see.
Oh, I'm gonna probably raise you.
Viffer bets 400 in the dark and hits bottom pair.
That's not even a check. It's like just a waste of space. Viffer's basically.
So this is the 3 of proof. 10, the unavoidable barrier, another card that I feel coincides quite often with an all-in. The ace of spades and the 10 of spades now, in my opinion. And then the jack of clubs, which represents respect. Now, I don't think either player respects the other person's hand in this case. Negreanu, for rightful, logical reasons, is looking for respect, sort of. I mean, he thinks that there's no way he's going to lose because he has that, and this is a pretty good flop for him with pocket aces. But, I mean, there's a little proof that has just shown up that some harsh truth could be coming. See how it's proof and harsh truth that are paired there after he rationalized his way into the hand? So, I don't know. I mean, I guess I'm feeling a little bit for Viffer, whatever his name really is. Hopefully the announcers will teach me here soon. But, yeah, maybe.
We've done this to prevent Daniel from continuation betting.
Definitely not going to prevent
How
him
about
from
raising?
How much is that?
54.
betting.
Viffer calls.
No
Daniel's
respect.
raising an amount that makes it
Insta
look
call.
like he's trying to get rid of the Viffer.
Viffer bets in the dark again.
Viffer it is.
Minus
Oh
space on
my. So that would be the third and final card that I feel coincides with all-in situations quite frequently, which is very interesting due to the bet raise 5,000 insta call that just happened here. He has no respect for his opponent's hand, which previously I didn't feel that way at all. I felt he might have respected Daniel if he had bet even larger. But should he go all in right now, I do believe that Viffer will rationalize his way into this hand. But it still remains to be seen who's facing the harsh truth. But, I mean, for Viffer, it would be an obvious thing. The likelihood of winning with threes here is not really that high. Anything that has hit the board here is beating him, other than, well, even possibly another 3 with a higher kicker. So it would be more of a logical truth, not necessarily a harsh truth. For Viffer, it would be a much, much harsher truth if another 6 or a 3 came on the river here. Excuse the background noise. My cat has decided it is time to use her spinny. Thank you. And she's gotten off. Thank you, Harry.
Giving Viffer a flush draw.
Viffer's basically checking by betting, so his call on the flop isn't so bad up against any random continuation bet.
You bet 400 again?
Daniel
Missed
raises
that.
to 12-4.
Yeah.
Now that he's got a pair and a flush draw, he may not be going anywhere.
Is he going to rationalize his way into
You're
an
not
all-in?
really betting. That's not really a bet.
That's what I wanted to say. That's not really a bet. When you've bet 400 on the flop and on turn on the flop and been raised 5,000 and called, that's a lot of money in the pot. It is absolutely ridiculous to bet 400. You might as well check. So what he's thinking by that, I really have no idea. He's certainly not going to get any respect. He's not going to build an unavoidable barrier. And maybe he's trying to find out if Daniel wants to push him towards pushing all in. Does he want him to go for the clean slate? Was he trying to induce it with this raise? Let's see.
Whoa, repopped to 41-4.
This is a pretty scary board for 2 aces.
I
7,
guess
8,
maybe
King, Queen,
so.
both just got there. Spades picked up more outs. Now, it is way more likely that Viffer would be semi-bluffing here than he is to actually have something. So while technically
Yeah,
this is
I mean,
a
I
free
guess
bet,
he
it
did
really is
just pick
a
up a
raise.
flush draw also, but
Imagine being able to build it.
that's really almost nothing there to have the flush draw and the smallest pair. But let's see
Calls.
what
Interesting
happens.
card coming.
Yeah,
Another 400 for
Interesting
Viffer in the
card
dark,
coming.
and a set of aces for Daniel.
there we go. Set of aces for Daniel. Now that
Oh my god.
is a harsh truth, I guess,
Viffer.
for
He's
Viffer.
mashing my brain into bits.
Because of all the money that he has now poured into this pot. I guess he's playing like he already got the straight and has a flush draw. Is that what he's trying to make Daniel think here with the way that he's repotted and raised with just those threes? But we have the Ace of Refuge on the river. Did not find the card we were looking for once again. I'm going to do one more drawing though. I'm pretty sure Daniel is going to go ahead and take refuge, feel safe that his aces are going to be good. But I don't know. Maybe there's going to be some crazy betting that happens. Maybe Viffer feels safer about his betting method and is going to get Daniel out of the pot. I don't know. Let's see.
It is very peculiar the way he's played this hand.
Very
Oh
peculiar.
boy.
I agree.
I really wish you would have bet like 50 or 60,000. This is
He
gonna be
bet 400
so
again just to
pansy-like.
tick him
I'm
off.
the biggest pansy of all time. I'm such a chicken, only because you're so creative and tricky and all this funky stuff. You could actually bet 400, hope I make a legit raise, and then just boom, blow me off the hand. I'm too scared of that. Just flat out fear. This is just a fear call.
He calls.
That means
He's
this
only
is my-
nice.
I agree.
That's hilarious. He took refuge. He bet the very smallest amount, which did scare Negreanu to death, almost enough to get him out in some way. If Daniel had raised the 400, I think a re-raise would have worked to get him out there, from what Daniel is saying. So by taking refuge in that tiny bet that had made Daniel question him previously, he almost got Daniel out of the pot. But Daniel instead just took refuge and called the very smallest amount because he couldn't not call at that point. Anyways, let's hear what they have to say before we run one more test.
What do you got?
Nothing, of course.
Oh, good. Good for me. I almost folded, I swear. I really did.
Have a 3.
I almost folded, I absolutely swear.
Action on Luda
Again, sorry about my cat. Harry, please stop. So loud. We have a giant hamster wheel of a thing that she is spinning on in the background. And, well, I forgot to tell her, quiet on the set, ma'am. Quiet. This is an actual command at my house. My cat is trained to give high fives, so I am hoping... I think she understands the quiet on the set at this point. She just chooses not to respect it a good amount of the time. Maybe 50% of the time. Well, there's the no respect for tonight. Anywho, I think I'm close enough to the camera you can hear me over that. So, awesome deck. Show us one card that will be in play in the first poker hand on the first poker video that shows up on YouTube when we search for Crazy Poker Hands Las Vegas. Show us one card that will be in play in the first poker hand, first poker video comes up on YouTube when we search for Crazy Poker Hands Las Vegas. Queen of Clubs. All right. Let's see if we can get it this time. I'm on the streak of not getting them when I was getting them, like, quite a lot. So, yeah, I am getting a little frustrated. Whoops, what did I press? Crazy Poker Hands, Las Vegas. Must run the search exactly. Otherwise, we're not testing it correctly. Oh, I do see a club, but I've had this happen before where
There is
on the
Mercier
thumbnail,
with one bounty to his name and pocket
but it
kings.
wasn't in the first
Mercier has 2
hand.
European Poker Tour titles.
So,
A raise to 1700.
maybe this time.
Over to moneymaker, ace, king of
Oh,
clubs in the
ooh.
big blind.
Chris would just love to put another big title onto his resume.
Chris with 2 players already in the pot.
It's like my cat
A
wants
re-raise
to walk
to
through the camera and
4100.
say hi.
There's 3 5K chips.
Back off, Harry.
Mercier with
All
the
right.
Small one.
kings. Moves all
Oh, wow.
in. He has both.
Okay, so the first raise, I believe, was Moneymaker, Initiative, and Loyalty. He took the initiative to show he wanted to be loyal to his hand. Then Mercier has Confidence and Diplomacy. And in my opinion, diplomacy implies a need to take a more conservative approach and be even-handed, even-minded. Sorry, my cat is walking on the table, shaking the camera. And so I'm saying the cards implied he should just call. Although, given the logic system that most poker players follow, I don't think it's going to make any difference whatsoever. I wouldn't have thought that before he went ahead and re-raised, showed confidence, which perhaps he should have done in a slightly more diplomatic manner. But I believe we're going to see a call, and I believe the
Lance and
thumbnail
moneymaker covered.
just predicted
Lance
my card is going to show up today.
And a call from moneymaker. Moneymaker at risk and behind.
He started the hand with almost 40 big blinds, and it looks like ace-king suited might be his last hand.
Jason Mercier in position to collect moneymaker's bounty as moneymaker exits
Now,
the scene.
in my other test that I'm about to start doing, I'm actually testing the clubs, spades, hearts, and diamonds against each other to see if one of them is actually more lucky than the others. Because some say that the clubs are the second luckiest suit in the deck. So I think that's what we're about to see. Okay, now, because of the thumbnail, I believe we know what's about to happen here. But we have Exciting Challenge, Obsession, Respect, and Relief. So Moneymaker's cards in total are Initiative, Loyalty, Exciting Challenge, Respect. Those together, to me, say he took the initiative to be loyal to his hand, which looked like an exciting challenge, but are going to lead towards respect. Respect can mean just winning in some cases, or finding the better hand, or, just kind of a peaceful, respectful end to the hand. Sorry, I'm failing on synonyms at the moment because I'm distracted by my cat making noise in the background. But let's do this.
He's now favored to knock out moneymaker.
Well, Chris now should be halfway to his car because he is
But
about to lose his hand.
Relief?
River card.
Ta-da!
Are you kidding? A royal flush.
Because
Chris Moneymaker.
he asserted himself. He caught some flies with honey. There was no vinegar. Anyhow, that puts us at 1 no and 1 yes for today. And, come on, keyboard. And a total of 4 times that we have drawn the card that we were looking for, exactly. 10 times that I have not found the card that I was looking for, exactly. But all of these little iffy situations that came up on the side, which you might be interested in. So, watch the video, check them out. They're still on my page. And keep an eye out for my next live. I will post an announcement as far in advance as I can before going live. Thanks so much for watching. Hope you have an awesome day.